I had a viewer request a video on what the foot pedal looks like on this Singer industrial sewing machine. It's a Singer 291U1. It's the one I've been making the Park Mini backpack on. So that's what the foot pedal looks like in all its dingy glory. This has given me the opportunity to use the little bendy tripod that I bought months ago for YouTube and haven't used. So the camera phone is on that tripod, and I'm going to set it up on the floor and get it positioned to show what it looks like when it's operating. And I'm not going to sew the Park Mini backpack at all. I'm just going to sew a scrap just to show this viewer what they want to see. Just put your foot on the foot pedal, and it takes very little pressure to get it to go. I'm barely pushing on it. Faster. Very comfortable foot pedal. And there you have it. I'm back to the regular camera positioning and angle and all that. Here's that little tripod that I used the foot video footage on. It's cute. I guess this little thing can undo and have the legs open up more, and these things bend, and that's enough of that portion, or this portion of the video. On to the bag. We are nearing completion. Woohoo! Oops. I've had lunch. Hubby is having a nap before he has to go to work. Now, you might have to undo your zipper before you have to do this, and I don't. I prefer it to be all zipped up so I know where my poles are and I don't end up sewing over those, because we are doing the narrower side. So we put right sides together and clip it all centered and all that. And this is identical to the other side, which I have not trimmed the corners yet or anything. So I will get to that when I'm about to do the binding. But I'm just going to whip through this and put you on pause, and I'll come back and it'll be all clipped together. Are we rolling? Yep. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I know I moved. Oh, I gotta move it. I gotta move it. I'm here. Just gotta sit down. Can't reach around and grab or hit the button easily enough from this position. Okay, the second side is a little more challenging because you haven't got the inside of the bag to work on. I start at the side so that I'm getting the bottom corners of the gusset out of the way, done sooner rather than later. I don't want to start at that bottom section, but I want to get it out of the way. You know what? That doesn't feel right. Hand crank. Okay. What's your name again? Fiona. You be nice. Okay, it just was making noise going over a thicker section. Needle down. And yeah, I might have to use those forceps, hemostats, as they're called. Oh, I bought those little snips from Canadian Tire in the gardening section. And I bought the hemostats from Canadian Tire in the fishing section, of all places. And we need it already. I couldn't get this for the life of me. I could not get this clipped or lined up 100%. It was being very difficult. So it's kind of like a just good enough is good enough situation. Hopefully. and I can't stick my hand in there to hold the panel down. Oh, that is really moved. I'm going to see if the forceps / hemostats can bring it over. Not as much as I would like, but I don't think that I can get it any closer to being lined up where it should be. Oh, that's a lot that I'm going to be trimming off. Oh well. Well, maybe this tutorial will be there'll be a section of what not to do. What doesn't work. Like I've said, I've always had to trim a little bit off the bottom corners, or curves. They're not really corners. But, I don't need the pattern up on the screen anymore, but it's providing some light for me and for you. Pretty close to the home stretch, guys and gals. Could leave a pucker. I hope not. I don't know, gussets seem to, because there's no top stitching of a gusset, at least not that I've ever encountered, it almost makes me think that a gusset is quite forgiving. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know if that's the way it is. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. I could stop and readjust, but I'm just gonna go for it. If it's not sellable, then guess what? It becomes mine. And that's not a bad thing. Oof. Whew. Now that I've gotten past those two very difficult curves at the bottom, I'm going to put you on pause and come back when I'm completed this seam. It's just the same as the other one. Sorry about the jostling of the camera there. I don't know what it is. If I'm lower or the tripod is higher, I haven't adjusted anything, so I don't understand why I can't just lean over and see it. Anyway, maybe it's further away. Anyway, I'm finished attaching both panels to the gusset, or the gusset to both panels. I have a lot of that and that, and I hope that's the back one. I've already looked at. Oh no, hang on, that is the front one. I hope that the snips I put in have been sewn in. That could be puckering. We've already looked at it. I've already looked at it. I think it was okay. A little bit of rippling might be okay. This is the first time this has happened on this pattern for me. So I think I'm going to call it, let me get my readers back on. I'm going to call it good enough, I hope. And that none of my snips, all of my snips have been sewn past, and that they're just all sitting in the seam allowance. Hard to see inside here. I'm going to take a little peeky peek. Like I said, if it turns out to be a dud, maybe I'll keep it. And believe me, it's me making it a dud, not the pattern. The pattern's wonderful. Yeah, that was challenging. I'm going to trim this down and these overhangs. And then it is binding time. I really cringe when it's that much to cut off because that's a lot. But like I said, this could be a video in lessons on what not to do. But you gotta have the gusset and the panels the same, meeting at the same spot so that the binding goes on correctly. Done. Committed to it now. Oh, I really want to turn it right side out, but it needs to be bound first. I am going to turn it right side out and just take a little looky look, because I'm not going to waste the binding. Actually, I'm going to pause you and put you in a better position. I'm not going to be big on editing this video, so you're going to see me in frame, out of frame. I don't care. I'm tired. Really tired. I don't know why. I'm just not feeling all that great. Anyway, onward and upward. Let's turn this right side out. It's a nice big opening in the top, so it shouldn't be difficult at all. And I don't think I finished what I was about to say. I don't want to bind it if it looks bad on the outside. There's no point in wasting time or binding, like the fold over elastic. If it doesn't look good on the outside. Have you ever been sewing a project like a bag and then you're thinking, this isn't turning out, this isn't turning out, and then you turn it right side out, it's like, oh my gosh, it's the cutest little thing ever, and it's perfect. Hopefully that's going to be the case for this. Oh yeah, major puckering there, but it's on the back. Hopefully there's no puckering on the front. There shouldn't be. It didn't feel like it was going to happen. Oh, she's cute. She's so cute. Of course, the zippers will close out easier when the bag is full. You need the weight behind it. Oh, she's so cute. Of course, she still needs some kinks ironed out. I mean, figuratively speaking, we're not putting ironing on this. The binding, the fold over elastic, whatever binding material you use, will give it a little more structure too. It kind of acts as the skeleton, like the spine to the bag. So there's the back. I don't know where I'm positioned in here. And here's the front. She's cute. So yes, she is worth binding. I don't know how long this video is. All of the parts together of the videos are going to end up being lengthy. But you can watch one or two or all of them. That would be nice. I think I might call it done. I still have to bind the bag and attach the Tri-Glide slide adjuster things on here to make it adjustable straps. I could do that. You know what? I am going to do it. I'm changing my mind, as I have every right to. I don't know if I mentioned the rivets. I already placed the rivets a long time ago. I'm going to stop this video and do yet another one, lucky number 7, and it will be the binding and the strap finishing, and then the bag will be complete.